Hey guys, Quinnarfarms here, back with another episode of Just a Canadian in the Fields. Today, ironically, sorry, I'm not in the fields. It's winter, there's nothing to do in the fields. I just finished spraying the weeds and fertilizing, and this was planted probably 3 or 4 months ago, but it's not growing because it's freezing cold out here. But yeah, I did some things. As you can see, our money's a little higher. So I put all our stuff into this grain mill. I put most of our wheat. I kept wheat for the chickens. I put literally almost all of our canola. And in the first 2 months, I had this exact amount. So by November, I had this amount. I went and sold it. I made like a profit of 30 grand. And then well, I bought the cutter. I bought the swather. And that was very nice. It works pretty good for this size of field. So I cut this grass, I wrapped it, it's almost done fermenting. It is at 85%. So probably by the end of today or tomorrow, they'll be fermented to sell. I think I made 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. So approximately at the prices it's going to be tomorrow, I'll probably make a good each bale is about $1,000, so I'll make 13 grand off those. But anyhow, our main focus today is breaking the bank again. So I don't know how much. Each pallet is 1,000, and each of these pallets is 1,000. I have 16,000 liters of flour and 7,000 liters of canola oil. We're just gonna go sell it today. And there is something interesting on the map today. I do have a mod. So usually the blue numbers mean I own that. I own these fields. The white numbers mean they're not owned and I can do missions on them. And then there's these yellow numbers. The yellow numbers represent there's an auction going on for that land. And I think it's at what it's at right now. I think it's 89,000. So, might be a little bit of a risk, but if I sell all this and get to that point of 80 some thousand with maybe extra cash, we'll buy it. We'll buy it off of them for a cheap price. Because that's good land. Like, obviously, up here, you remember me telling you guys it's all loamy sand, which is terrible for yield. But this guy, the mixture of sandy loam and loam, which is the two better ones. Um, I know it's also very, very far for my harvester to go that far, and all the trips back and forth to my bin and back. But I think it'll be worth it at the end. Just doing all that work, it's gonna pan out to be pretty good. Uh, what am I trying to say? It'll work out. I'd rather do all that trips to make as much profit as possible. I think we'll do soybeans because it's a pretty big field. My fields are 4 hectares, which is about 10 acres. And this one's 6 hectares, which is about 12, 13 acres. So it's a little bigger. So if I do the most amount of money on the crop and I sell it, it'd be pretty good. So anyhow, where am I going? I just realized this. Okay, canola oil. I mean, it's the best right. No, it's January, right? So it's not the best, but it's still in the 3,000s, which is very nice. And what about you? You are the best right now. So, which one is both of them? So, fast food, grocery mart. Grocery mart, that's bread. Grocery mart. So, the best one for the flour right now is the bakery. I'll go to the bakery for that. The best one right now for you is the fast food. They are like right beside each other. So we'll head to the fast food for the oil. Try not to sell. Oh, that's gonna be a tricky thing. Try not to sell our no our flour at the fast food. Wait, does it even go there? Yeah, it can go there. I don't want to do that. So, might just have to do a little bit of a cheese. Oh, dear. Honk honk. Okay. Might just have to do a little bit of a cheese. I might unstrap it and then pull it off by hand. These pallets are way too heavy, but I'll just use super strength, I believe. We'll see. If I can do it without doing it, that's the best option. But if I have to, just to get the good prices, then so be it. I'm thinking I could just I could just dip the back of my trailer into the sell point area and only untie the bottles, the canola oil. I'm thinking that will work. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I know last episode there was a lot to do there, and I've bought that fast bale, which is amazing. Man, that thing moves pretty good. I wonder why they call it a fast bale, honestly. Duh. It moves really fast. I thought it was just called fast bale because it wraps as well, which is faster than buying a baler and then buying a wrapper. But it moves pretty fast too, faster than most of the balers in the game. So that was a brilliant choice of purchase, a brilliant one. And yeah, and then we've got that swather, and then that's we'll make more money off of silage bales when I get bigger fields for the actual hay. So that field right there. Oh, where did it go? I'll come back to it. If I can get up to speed again, goodness me. But yeah, I am. Yeah. Oh, this might come out on Monday. It's Sunday right now, but this might come out tomorrow. I did do an Instagram post, Quinnarfarms, if you guys want to follow that. I don't post very often, but I do post sometimes. Just some photos when I'm off camera of like, ooh, that looks like a nice sunset, or ooh, that looks like a pretty good, whatchamacallit, shot, right? Like the glare of the sun like this, right? I like taking those kind of photos. Please no train, please no train, please no train. Now last time I got caught on that. Please don't get caught on again. Yeah, I got. Oh, come on. Yeah, I know. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, not even close. Uh, sink. No. Oh, you gotta be joking. No, 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 no. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. No! No! Oh, what an ugly situation we have now. Now we're gonna have to use super strength. Come on. Come on. Get up. Come on. Oh, man. I made it worse. Oh, well. That's an interesting sight. I am going to definitely take a screenshot. That'll be a little bit of a thumbnail for us. There. No, you're still not going the way I want it to. You're now contorting. I do that. Do one of them at a time. I tractor over. Boom. Now I'll flip my trailer over. If I can. Boom. Alrighty. Well. What an interesting time. I thought this video was gonna be dry, but you know, I guess not. Fast food I believe is up here. And then the bakery's up the hill. I like the layout of this town. Like, you know, like there's a spinnery right there or a farmer's market. There's even a fire hall, which is very cool touch to it. The grocery mart's up there. It's a nice little entrance into that too. There's just some buildings, some housing. Since it's winter, there's snowman everywhere. Here is the fast food. So I just gotta in here, not get caught on the pole. What am I doing? or not hit the car. Today is just not my day. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. Paying thousands of dollars in damages, but not paying a single dime. So if I just dip my back into that, and I just only sell the oil, wonder. Yes. Boom. And there you go. There's an example, perfect example of environmental score. Since I did everything possible to make this crop the best as possible, and I converted it into something useful for the environment, like oil, I get an environmental bonus, and that was a good chunk too. I think it's at 8%. 8% increase in price. So if I take the price and I add 8%, then that's probably technically the most accurate pricing you're getting. But other than that, it does add up. Like if obviously if you have $1,000, uh if you made if you got 100,000, you got $1,000 profit, you make $80. So and we made 18,000 off of that. We have extra cash. Let's go buy that field. We have lots of extra cash. Highest bidder right now is some dude, and I'm hoping. I've never used this mod to the fullest, so I don't know if I place a bid and then it can be outbid, or do I just purchase it because the purchasing price looks like the same thing as the bidding price. So do I bid it and hope for the best, or do I just buy it? I think I'm just gonna buy it. I don't want to lose this opportunity, so because you could do that, like when you're going to an auction and that's a good price on something and you really want it, you just say, hey, I'll just buy it flat out. And hey, okay, well, money is money, right? So we'll go do that. I'll see what the option is to bid. I haven't actually seen it. So we'll go to the field. If we buy it, we buy it. No, I don't. So I'm thinking soybeans. Soybeans would be a good option in there, I believe. I'm hoping. And then I did have a kind of an idea, because the wonderful thing about mods is that you can get similar sized machinery for half the price. So I'm guessing I have to go up. Leads me to that field. I like how the field's engulfed in bush. It's awesome. But yeah, I think I go up here. And then what I'm thinking is I would sell my harvester, and that would allow me to maybe press B to bid 9 less 16 hours. So I either pay 93,000 and possibly outbid in 16 hours, or I pay this much. That was an obvious answer. What did I get in addition to that? Oh, no way! I get a little grass patch. I could do mowing there. I could do swathing there. Okay. Well, I'll have to repurpose this field then. A lot of weeds. A lot of fertilizer. Or I guess when I plant it, it'll just get rid of it anyway. But, oh, please don't get stuck in the mud. But yeah, I got this little chunk of grass too. I can either put buildings there, or I can put, I can make it a grass field so I can actually get good grass off of it instead of just some normal stuff. Allow it. Pretty good grass right now. I get this whole chunk too. That's a good sized chunk. I don't know if I should make a factory. Should I put some productions there? We only have 13,000 now, but hey, we're gonna make some money now. So that was a lot of money off of the flour and the canola, though. A whole, what? We were at 50 some, and we got to 100 some, so almost 40 grand. I read it right? Hope so. Um, Another thing I'm noticing that this is a multiplayer map because there's other farms around. I got the farm with the pigs. That's the farm with the cow. There's a horse farm, I think, ahead of us here. And then there's a sheep farm up in the other corner there. I'm thinking a good goal for us to do is get those farmlands too and then make the other animals too. Or make our own farmyard that has all the animals, which is a good idea too. Okay, yeah, but by the way, the whole harvester thing I was gonna say there is a good deal I could do. So let me explain. Go in the shop under my machinery. Nope, that is ooh. Nope, that is not the right one. All right, under here. So this thing I could sell for 135,000. It only holds 9,000 liters, and it has a working width of 8.5 and a working width of 6 for its header, or its corn header. Go down to my mods. I go under John Deere. I have this option, which can do 11,000 for half the price of a new one. And I could do not just that. This mod works on it. I have different sizes, and the biggest one is 10 meters. That's a pretty good. That's from here to here. So, and I also have these guys that I could go on there as well. 6 meter, 5.5, etc., etc. So, I'm thinking that would be a good option since we get in some bigger fields now. The one bigger field, I should say, not bigger fields, but one bigger field. I'm thinking that that might be a good trade up. I don't know if I want to go the John Deere route or the Case route because there's a different one that's a similar price as well, and it does the same thing. It's the same with working with, same captivity, same capacity, sorry, and same everything, but it's Case. I don't know if I want to go John Deere or Case. I've always been a Case guy, but I feel like John Deere it just has a lot more options for even seeders and for planters and other stuff like that. So I might go the John Deere route. This might be a John Deere farm by the time we are getting rich. So, which is not right now. We're poor right now. That's my own fault. We bought a field. Anyhow, this was a very dry episode, other than that middle part. I'm I'm loving this series. I'm loving this map. I just love playing on it. I think I have like 14 hours into this map already. So it's been good, and you guys are loving it too, apparently. So that's very good. It makes you feel better about playing it as well and recording it. So I'm gonna drift. Perch. I'm gonna feed my chickens. This pen's annoying. I should have gotten a different pen because this pen only holds 1,000 liters at a time. So by the time I get to like all that amount of chickens, I have 400 some chickens now. By the time I get to a certain amount, it'll be like half a day, and then their health will go right down because I'm not feeding them. I'm like, well, I just fed them 2 hours ago and they're empty. So I wish I had a bigger capacity. We do need a bigger seeder. Wonder if there's anything good. Because the bigger seeder would help. So this is what we have. There's this guy, which is decent. I like using him. There's obviously this big monster. There's this one, which is a bigger capacity, larger, wow, I'm stumbling. Larger working with. This one's also larger working with and has fertilizer and seed. This guy is the most biggest one in the game, so this guy's not bad. I don't have enough power for it though. These guys are terrible. I'm thinking we might go for the John Deere one here, because even selling that, I would make profit off of it, and then we would. Doesn't have a really good, a large amount of seed holding, but whatever. Might be just better working with and faster too. But anyhow, I am running this episode very long. Very sorry. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys next time.